The 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets have really been playing well lately. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely, as a team and as an individual, have to get back into a rhythm. So starting strong after the All-Star break was always crucial for the teams that I played on, and especially for those bubble teams.
Almost game time. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It's time to get away.
The crowd is assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. The Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
Yeah, but I think it's critical that you stay in the moment. You know, you can't get caught up in that kind of thinking. It's okay for us to think that way, but they need to focus on the opponent, on the here and now.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Brooklyn now, Shorty, he's in at shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. And it's Smith, and it's Hollis Jefferson in it. the three.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Smith the pass to Shorty. Here's Lopez, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Burke. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them, in his mind, is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around, and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls. And so Favors nails both of them. It's the Nets now. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And here is Burke following the three-pointer by Freak. Gobert the screen. And Favors kicks to Matthews. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Smith on the wing. Burke covering. Lopez. Hayward grabs the board. Hollis Jefferson, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Favors has it in the corner. Stolen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Smith. Here's Shorty from outside the arc. Here's Young. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Burke, covered by Smith. Gobert the screen. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with no one around. Releases from the wing and drills it. Young's got his first basket.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Burke dishes to Favors. They set the pick. The pass to Hayward. Young with the steal. Smith with it. Now defended by Hayward. Lets it go from deep, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Shorty. Shorty's got 6 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Gobert with a screen for Burke. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Double by Shorty. Hayward kicks to Gobert. Another miss by Utah. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Shorty. Here's Lopez. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Gobert with a screen on Smith. Burke the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Gobert the screen. Hayward goes in. Pass to Burke. Matthews, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Smith. Here's Young. No good. And Utah the other way now. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's Shorty. The layup off target.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Burke kicks to Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Young. Hayward dishes to Burke. And he gets it to go.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
A different look for Utah. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gobert. Turner comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Matthews. And a new group in for the Nets. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Young. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Ish Smith. Here's Shorty. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Burke the pass to Exum. Now the feed to Turner. From deep. And it's Exum. That time on the assist by Turner. Exum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now here's Hickson. Defense right on him. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound Utah.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
The dish to Aminu. Here's Shorty. 8 points for him. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Shorty's got 10 points in the game. Here's Burke. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans are.
It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Clippers. So for Brooklyn now, Shorty, he's in at point guard, Al-Farouq is out there with Johnson. And there's Hickson. Look at that.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He had 46 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Shorty. 12 points for him. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Nets leading by 8. He kicks to Lee. Shoots a fader. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shots.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Checked in for Turner. The Nets also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Johnson. And it's Ish Smith in for Shorty. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Feeds to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Hayward kicks to Gobert. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Nets leading by 10. Nets passing it around. Passes to Lee. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Lyles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Meeks kicks to Smith. Lee is screen on Hayward. Dishes to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And the first one drops. Matthews, he's checked in for Utah. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Al-Farouq. Brook Lopez hits them both. Exum with it. And the Jazz with some changes. Favors comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Trey Burke subbed in for Dante Exum. Then for the Nets, J.J. Hickson needs checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Lee. And it's Shorty in for Jody Meeks. Shorty, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lyles passes to Favors. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Burke dishes to Hayward. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Burke.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 19 points for Shorty.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
.11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Nets leading by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up deep. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And we've got the opportunity for some easy inside baskets if we can just get the ball in there. That's the challenge, and that's what I want us doing.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Matthews out there with Burke, and it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Young's shot is off. Jazz shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now Burke, here's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Burke's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Jazz. Pass to Short. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. Second in rebounding. And he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And again, you know, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean. Outstanding effort.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Burke kicks to Gobert. Here's Matthews, rejected by Shorty. Now here is Smith. To the paint. Here's Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one drops. The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in. Lopez hits them both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Burke kicks to Hayward. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take out the Timberwolves. Shorty played in with a nice touch off the glass. Shorty's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now let's quickly bring up the list of point guards whose steal totals in the second half of the season have really been standing out. Trey Burke is second.
And not only are these players tremendous.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Smith. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Favors. He has 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
David Lee's checked in for the Nets. For Utah, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the free throw, no good.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Lopez passes to Young. It's tipped. Shot from the wing. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Shorty. Shorty's got 7 now in this quarter. Hayward outside. Here's the screen. Exum with a wide open look. Shot is no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Meeks dishes to Lopez. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Out to Hayward. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. To the middle.
That's a wall.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Turner's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn leading by 10. Deflects the pass. And Exum with the clear path to the hoop. And that one's good. Exum's got 7 points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Shorty. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Gobert, the screen. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is kept back down to 8 after they get the basket from Exum.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Move the ball and stick it to much.
Here's Shorty. 28 points for him. No good on the 3. 1:53 left in the third. And Turner kicks to Favors. Back to Turner. Out to the wing. Exum passes to Favors.
That's a wall.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Meeks got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Shorty. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Lee left side. Meeks inside the 3-point line. Gets to the corner and buries it. Meek's got his first points of the night. Jazz trail by 10.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz dancers.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Nets.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
So both teams changing it up here. .105 left to play in the third. Matthews goes in, plays it up, and banks it in. Matthews has got 6.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Johnson dishes to Aminu. He feeds it to Hickson. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shorty, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Pass to Wiles. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Right side Turner. They set the screen. And the first shot of the night for him missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Shorty, and that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's not, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldiers survivors.
Here's Burke. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Shorty in a 2-guard. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Johnson in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Burke. Here's Gobert. He dishes it to Matthews. And Favors kicks to Hayward. Drills it from outside. Hayward's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Hayward's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. The pass to Shorty. No good. Hayward with some nice D. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Burke, covered by Smith. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Nets ball.
The Nets making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Here's Smith. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Gobert the screen. Matthews a screen on Smith. Hayward on the wing. Shoots. They get it back. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gobert.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And he gets it to go.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Brooklyn leading by 5. In the corner, Smith with it. And he gets the bucket.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Matthews, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Young kicks to Smith. Young, a screen on Matthews. Here's Shorty. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now, here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Utah again with the bucket.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Nets leading by 5. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Smith. Young sets a screen for Smith. Here's Shorty. No luck. Hayward with some nice D. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Up top, Favors. Favors with the screen. Burke the pass to Favors. Can't capitalize on the good screen. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Shorty, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Jazz trail by 7. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
The Nets making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Hayward outside. Gobert the screen. Here's Burke. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 13 points for Trey Burke.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And it's Aminu in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 8.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Hayward outside. And there's the feed to Burke. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Another miss by Utah.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Smith outside. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's covered by Favors. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shorty. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Shorty. Hayward outside. The dish to Burke. Back to Hayward. 16 feet away. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shorty. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Hayward. Here's Favors. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
One shot. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And that one falls for Favors. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Meeks dishes to Landry. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we have
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Today on 2K TV, we have Stanley Johnson.
I want to go deep in the playoffs this year. I think we can do it. I think we don't get the respect we deserve.
DJ Premier.
A lot of relations to the game, so I'm glad I was picked to be a part of it.
Your top plays of the week. And VC is up for grabs with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.